Hey fellas, Grayson here, and it is March the 21st. It is actually a real warm day. They say it's about 68 degrees. It's real warm. If you were to look at my biggest hive, they are just going crazy right now. These hives, the Nucs, the Swarm hives, the hive with the Virgin Queen, we're all doing very well. In today's video, I'm planning to move two of my best Nucs, or actually two of my standard nukes, that one and then one over there that I took a split out of. I'm going to take them and put them at my creek, and I'm going to use that as a drone flooding yard. Both of the hives are raising drones, and they also have a few drones in the hive, so that's going to be good to have and to start a new apiary on our 40 acres. So I got a good going smoker here. I went out here before lunch to inspect some of the hives. I got some more stuff to do tomorrow. And once we put the hives at the creek, we're actually going to set some, I guess, 1 gallon buckets on top of them and let them do their thing. Or I'll just put some 8-ounce normal buckets on them. And, it's going to be very good. Come back 2 weeks later after I set them there, or maybe a week later. And then after that, we are going to go ahead and move them real quick. So I hope you guys will join me for today's video. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is the first nuke I'm going to be taking to the creek. See, that's a good sized nuke. They have some good drones in here. At least this perspective, it doesn't look that big. But once you pull frames out, they're a good little decent sized nuke. So this is going to be one that we're going to take to our little small creek. Set them on like a little table or something for the time being. See, there's not much activity, so it'll be fine to go ahead and move them. Put some screen on the entrance and go ahead and move them. There are a few bees coming in and out. But either way or another, we're going to have some leftover bees, but that's okay. They may find another hive to go to. You never know. Something will happen to those bees. They may die, or they'll find one of these hives to go in, because a lot of times scouter bees or bees that are left over from the old hive will go to these hives with pollen, and like the old saying, I don't really think they're going to reject them. I don't know if we'd reject somebody who's bringing in something for us, right? This is going to be one of the nukes. I'm going to go ahead and show you the second nuke we're going to be taking over. This is the second nuke. This one's getting pretty big. See that? This is a big old nuke. And you see, I'm not going to take this just yet. I'm going to go through some other hives, and then I'm going to come back and take these bees down to our little location. I want to do it during the day, so then I can get it on camera and then, put it on YouTube for you guys to see. Whenever we take these out to the creek, I'm going to make sure they're down, make sure all the entrances are off. Plus, I'm going to go down to the creek, our little place, our spot where we're going to put these nukes at. I'm going to have on a bee suit just in case if a bee gets out and they get mad and try to come for me. So, either way or another, we're going to take them pretty soon. This thing has some real good weight. It's pretty heavy. Not that bad. It's not really that heavy, but it's also not really that light. So it's a good small little nuke. And also, real quick, I think I should probably show you guys this. The reason why I want to take this nuke. The main reason is they have some good drones and they have a good population. I came in here earlier, so these bees are probably not going to be happy once again. Or should it be probably going in here because, I'm about to go in and move these bees. A lot of these bees are nurse bees, but some of them are foragers. But a lot of the foragers are foraging right now. But this is a frame full of drone cells, and I put this in here specifically for raising drones. At first, they were only raising a few workers on the top, but now look. So you see, guys, now they are raising drones. You see that little pattern there, drones? You also got some larvae on the bottom. I'm looking down and I see small little eggs on the tippy bottom, on the sides, and bigger larvae. The more you go out, the smaller those little eggs get. And this side also has some, you see? See how there's drone cells? Now that's going to be something good. There's also some other frames. So this is the one I got from, I kind of raised it up. See, look at that. You see what they're doing? They're starting to draw these little bottoms out. I knew at some point they would. And it really doesn't bother me too much if they do that. because if we're never, you know, I'm not gonna take this frame and shake all the bees off and give this to another hive. There's a lot of brood that needs to be hatched out of here. Now before we go, I need to take these apivar strips out of here, because I just got done treating with apivar. Time has come where I need to remove them. This one got kind of down and got connected to the frame, so I'm going to throw that over there for the time being. So this has a lot of honey in here, back stored honey. This side basically nothing. We're going to put this frame back in. Last time I checked, this is the frame with the queen, so maybe if I got it up close you might have saw the queen. I have no idea, honestly. But last time I checked, the queen was on this frame. But this is a good frame of drone, so it's gonna be good. This is gonna be a good nuke to take down there. And I want to maybe this frame that I just pulled up right here, I may just shake all the bees off, because there's nothing much in here. There's just a little honey. There's a few bees hatching out of here, but I can easily give this to another hive and put another thing in here. But I think I'm going to let them do their thing. They'll raise more drones. They're going to have a big old pile of drones here. So I'm all going to put this stuff back, because I don't have to move this and I don't need this stuff in here. So I'll do, this is for, you know, just so they could eat it, and they did a little bit, but evil or never, we don't need it. See, these bees are used to going up here because there's an entrance, but soon they are going to find out there's a little entrance down here. They got to figure it out. They have been using it some, but just not much. But these bees will figure it out. So I'm going to wait about an hour and a half. I'm going to load these up on a trailer, or actually I'm going to load them up on a Ranger. We're going to take them down. We just arrived at our new spot for putting our new beehives. These are 5-frame nukes that we brought. They are a good sized hive. We also brought some 1-gallon buckets. So let's go ahead and put them on our pallet that we put down here for them. And they have a big variety of pollen and nectar to come down to, because this is I'd say about an acre of free land, and around it there's trees. It's surrounded by trees. So this is a great place to put some beehives, and I've been talking about doing that. So let's go ahead and put them on the pallet that I made for them. So this is the first nuke I wanted to put. We're going to release the entrance. This is the second one. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take this thing off for the bees. So we brought them about a mile, maybe even more. We also brought them some feeders, because we're not going to be back here for the next week or two. There you go. It's in place. Now, this is for the bees, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be back here for a week or two. This will give them something to drink for the time being. There you go. See? That will be good for the bees. Okay, we're going to come back in about a week, or maybe even 2 weeks, and we're going to see how they have progressed. So then, these are going to be our little mating nukes, or our drone flooding yard. So then we'll have some different yards, so this is going to be a good start to a new yard. So it's gonna be good. I may put more bees out here. I may put about 4. Right now there's only 2 Nucs. Once I come back about 2 weeks later, maybe I'll have a lot of bees in here, so then to the point where I can actually move these to a 10-frame box. But guys, I'll film it whenever we get more into it in about a week or 2. All I can say is thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next beekeeping video.